So hey, it is Thursday, February 19th, and I am picking up where I left off the other day. I'm gonna make some hamburgers. Some of the hamburger meat, I thawed it out last night and it's in the fridge. I'm gonna do a little bit of laundry. That's the audible I'm listening to. I think that I'm on 18, I think, so far this year. Oh, and maintenance is coming later because my stupid ass broke the whole jar. This came out of the fridge. It goes into the door where you put like ketchup and stuff like that. I had a big jar of jalapenos, and the way that I put it in there, it probably shouldn't have even been at the bottom, or I should have took out what was behind it. It wasn't enough room. And when I opened the fridge, after I put it in, after the stuff that was in that compartment hit the floor, including the jalapenos, and the whole jar broke. And I had to throw away half of the jalapenos because they fell on the floor. So maintenance is gonna come and put this back in the fridge. Oh, I also have to take everything out of the cabinets in the kitchen and under the sink in my bathroom because they're gonna come tomorrow and flush out my apartment. If you know, you know. I don't want to get into that, but I need to clear out all of the cabinets in the kitchen, and I already took out everything under the sink in the kitchen, and I need to take out everything under the sink in my bathroom, and I'm hesitant to do that because I haven't been in my bedroom in a week because I don't know where the thing is. That's why they're coming to flush out my apartment tomorrow, because they've sprayed it 3 times and it's just not working. Living on the first floor. If I ever do move to another apartment, it will be an apartment where it's enclosed, where when I open my door, I'm not outside. I open my door and I'm still indoors, because there's just shit that comes with being on the first floor and it's outside versus, like, you know, some apartments, even if you're on the first floor, you open your door and you're still indoors. There's stuff that comes with when you're outdoors on the first floor, when your apartment isn't enclosed. They're gonna come flush it tomorrow. They were gonna do it last week, but I didn't know that I needed to have everything out of the cabinets. I'm gonna do that also. Let's get these clothes in the washing machine and get these hamburger patties. I'm gonna make them in the air fryer. I don't really like making hamburger patties stovetop because it pops, and this stove cooks so fucking fast, and I just got a feeling that it's gonna make the smoke detectors go off. So I'm just gonna put them in the air fryer, and then once those are cooking, we're gonna start clearing out these cabinets. Okay, y'all just saw I just finished exercising. I'm gonna wash these dishes in my sink, and then I'm gonna get my ass in the shower, and then I may do some editing, because that was what my original plans was for today. But then I was like, I gotta do all this other stuff, so I may do some editing. If not, depending on how I feel tomorrow, I'll do some editing. I don't know, because I gotta get up early for the lady to come and flesh out my apartment, and I gotta be gone for a couple hours. I'm gonna just go down to the office here at my apartment complex. And I say depending on how I feel, because I know I'm probably not gonna get a lot of sleep. I may not feel like being in front of my computer screen for hours. We'll see how I feel when I get out of the shower. If I feel like it, then I'll do some tonight. If not tomorrow, then Saturday for sure. So we'll see. But I'm gonna wash these dishes and get my ass in the shower.